right, it's October, and I know everybody's getting prepared for Halloween and trick-or-treat and getting the kids ready and buying pumpkins and everything else. But we want to talk about this holiday because we know holidays are really holy days. All they did was change the Y to an I, slide the two words together, and gave you something to celebrate so they can make some money. But it's really a holy day, and we want to talk to you about why it was considered a holy time, a sacred time of the year by many of our ancestors. So Asar, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Halloween. What exactly is Halloween?
Halloween is a time that you have the thinning of the veil and how certain spiritual energies have been heightened. Like Papa by a lot of the ancient Egyptian deity forces are now able to work more freely within your life. And a lot of times back in the day, you would go to a conjurer, someone with spiritual abilities that could conjure those energies from the other side up to help you within your own life, to help you better your life, or to bring fortune, or just bring luck, or good happenings into your life. That is what Halloween represented. We knew it every year. That's what we celebrated, and in New Orleans they celebrate the Day of the Dead. So I mean, yeah, it's a time to where it's like you want to write a wish list to Santa Claus, with everything you want. So by next year, anytime early like next year, you will start seeing the fruit of what you did during October.
Right.
But you practice it all year long. But on that time, the energy has been heightened on that specific day, because it has to do with the equinoxes and the sun and the stars. That allows that energy to be more potent.
Right. So basically, it's important that everybody remember that when you transition, or what most people call when you die, you don't really die. Death is an illusion. Okay, energy can never be destroyed. It just goes from one form to another form. So you have a lot of your ancestors who are still here. You got some people who just right beyond your scope of vision. And during this time, the veil is very thin, so it's a lot easier to get in contact with your ancestral energies, with those deities during this time of the year. So I know that a lot of people who are coming from religious backgrounds were always taught to shun this time of the year, and I'm beginning to think that's probably why.
But as the Catholic Church's influence grew in Europe, it frowned on the pagan rituals like Samhain. In the 7th century, the Vatican began to merge it with a church-sanctioned holiday. So November 1st was designated All Saints' Day to honor martyrs and the deceased faithful.
Both of these holidays had to do with the afterlife and about survival after death. It was a calculated move on the part of the church to bring more people into the fold.
All Saints' Day was known then as Hallowmas. Hallow means holy or saintly, so the translation is roughly Mass of the Saints. The night before, October 31st, was All Hallows' Eve, which gradually morphed into Halloween.
They don't want you contacting those ancestral energies and invoking that energy so that you're able to manifest some things in your life.
Yeah, and it's important that, that's why we're doing what we're doing this year, the ritual that we're doing for health, youth, finances, love. That's why, we ask that you give an offering, for us to petition the ancestral energies for you in those areas of your life that you want help in. You may be seeking a new job. You may be wanting love in your life. You may be wanting more financial gain in your life. I ask that you, submit an offering, and accept and expect good to come back. That's the thing. You get according to your faith, according to your mindset of what you want in return. If you expect good, you're going to get good. You can't be wavering and doubting and teeter-totter. You have to know, if I do this, then I'm going to get these results.
Right.
And I guarantee you, you will get it. With a positive mind and with your intent, good must come to you.
That's right.
It has to, based on universal knowledge and universal energy and universal law. When you do it with the right intent and the right belief, what you want must come to you. That's why we ask that you give and offer.
And also, along with that, we need you to also turn in your petition, that you make your request known. And then once you participate, once you have submitted or sowed that seed, then what's going to happen is you're going to receive an email that's going to tell you exactly what we need you to do on Halloween night, so that all of our energies are working together simultaneously at the same time. I know that there was a scripture that said one could chase 1,000, two could put 10,000 to flight, talking about spiritual warfare. Well, it's the same thing when you're talking about manifestation and things like that. It's always better when you have other people who are of a like mindset that's going in with you to help you manifest like what you want. Like, I remember one time I heard a story. This girl, I might have seen it on YouTube, where the girl was talking about how her girlfriend was unemployed, had bad credit, but she wanted a house. And she did not want to have to finance this house. So what she did was, her and her girlfriend went in together, and they put their energies together so that she could get what she wanted. Well, what ended up happening was things orchestrated themselves so that somebody in the family passed away, and they willed her a home. And then also, I think she said something about she met a man who wanted to marry her who already owned a home. So she ended up with multiple properties that she didn't have to put any money down. It didn't matter about her credit or anything like that. But because the two of them combined their energy, that's how that was able to happen in her life. So we want to open this up because Asar and myself, we do this all the time anyway. We're always working with the ancestral energies. We're always working with the deities. And we combine, the two of us work together and combine our energies and our mind power in order to manifest what we want. We've been very successful in our lives. So we want to open this up for the entire cosmic family, so that if there's something that you've been wanting or desiring or needing, and it seems like it's just not working out, I guarantee you, we all come together, especially during this time of the year when the veil is thin. It's going to manifest, and you're going to get whatever it is you desire.
By the power of Ra, Mut, Nut, Chanun, Ptah, Nephthys, Nachmet, Sobek, Sakmet, Sokar, Salkat, Reshpu, Wadjet, Anubis, Anukis, Seshmu, Meshhet, Hemsut, Tefnut, Heket, Mafdet, Ra, Mut, Nut, Ptah, Hemsut, Tefnut, Sokar, Salkat, Seshmu, Reshpu, Sobek, Wadjet, Heket, Mafdet, Nephthys, Nachmet, Ra!